Hello students, this is Sanjeev Kumar, your geography teacher. I welcome all the students who have taken admission in the 11 humanities. We have 3 textbooks for the 11th geography. First is Fundamental of Physical Geography. Second is India Physical Environment. And third is Practical Work in Geography Part 1. You need to make 2 notebook. One for noting down the notes. And second for doing the worksheet, that is question and answer. So let's start the geography session of 2020-21 with the first chapter of Fundamental of Physical Geography, that is Chapter 1, Geography as a Discipline. When we study geography as a discipline, then it is very important to know what is geography. Geography was coined by Eratosthenes, a Greek scholar who defined geography is the description of the earth. It is derived from 2 Greek words, geo means earth and graphos means description. Hence, geography is the description of the earth. Further, Richard Hartshorne defined geography is the study of description and explanation of the aerial differentiation of the earth's surface. Further, Hettner defined geography studies the differences of phenomena usually related in different parts of the earth's surface. Geography as a discipline is concerned with 3 sets of questions. First question is related to the identification of the natural and cultural elements as found over the Earth's surface. This is the question about what. Second question is related to the distribution of the natural and cultural elements over the Earth's surface. This is the question about where. The third question is related to the explanation types, that is why. Finding the relationship between features, processes and phenomena. Thus, geography as a discipline is related to space and takes note of spatial characteristics and attributes. It studies the pattern of distribution, location and concentration over the Earth's surface and find the explanation for it. That is what, where and why. For example, when natural vegetation, we identify different types of vegetation, then we find their location and establish an explanation for its distribution, location and concentration. It takes note of the association and interrelationship between the phenomena over space and interprets them, providing explanations for these patterns. For example, climate and agricultural are interrelated with each other. We have different types of agriculture due to different climate. It also deals with the association and relationship between the phenomena resulting from the introduction between dynamic environment and active human beings. For example, concept of sustainable development.
Now let's talk about geography as an integration discipline. Geography is a discipline of synthesis. It attempts spatial synthesis. Mean to say that the subject areas of geography overlap with the matter of other subjects. For example, areas of environmental geography coincide with the subject matter of environmental science. But environmental geography studies only identification, location and finding the explanation for the interrelationship of processes. That is, environmental geography deals with what, where, and why. Types of questions only that are related to the space or Earth's surface. Its approach is holistic in nature. It recognizes that the world is a system of interdependence. Geography as an integrating discipline has interface with numerous natural and social science. Geography helps in understanding the reality in totality in its spatial perspective. Geography thus not only takes note of the differences in the phenomena from place to place but integrates them holistically, which may different at other places. For example, when we study modern Indian history, then we find that geography has modified the course of history with exploration of sea routes were discovered and hence European countries colonized a number of countries of Asia and Africa. Now let's check the relationship between geography and natural sciences. All the branches of physical geography have interface with natural sciences. Physical geography is linked with geology, meteorology, hydrology and pedology, and thus geomorphology. Climatology, oceanography and soil geography respectively have very close link with the natural sciences as these derive their data from these sciences. Biogeography is closely related to botany, zoology as well as ecology, as human beings are located in different locational niche. A geographer should have some proficiency in mathematics and art, particularly in drawing maps. Geography is very much linked with the study of astronomical locations and deals with latitudes and longitudes. The cartographic and quantitative techniques require sufficient proficiency in mathematics, statistics and econometrics. Maps are prepared through artistic imagination. Making sketches, mental maps, and cartographic work require proficiency in arts. Moving ahead, next is interrelationship between geography and social sciences. All the social science disciplines, sociology, political science, economics, and demography, study different aspects of social reality. The branches of geography, that are social, political, economic, and population and settlements, are closely linked with these disciplines as each one of them has spatial attributes. The core concern of political science is territory, people, and sovereignty, while political geography is also interested in the study of the state as a spatial unit as well as people and their political behavior. Economics deals with basic attributes of the economy such as production, distribution, exchange, and consumption. Each of these attributes also has spatial aspects, and here comes the role of economic geography to study the spatial aspects of production, distribution, exchange, and consumption. Likewise, population geography is closely linked with the discipline of demography.
Here we can see the different subject matters of geography, which are actually interface with other subjects. These subject matters are those only which has a spatial attributes, means to say that they have a relationship with the Earth's surface, and geography is nothing but the description of the Earth's surface. For example, economics deals with subject matters like production, distribution, exchange, and consumption. We find that all these subject areas are related to the space. Hence, economic geography deals with the spatial aspects of production, distribution, exchange, and consumption. The various topics that falls in economics geography are agriculture, industry, transport and communication, trade, and many more. In the same way, other branches of geography deals with the spatial approach to identify location, distribution, and reasons for the variations.
Branches of geography. Based on systematic approach, there are two divisions of geography. One is physical geography and second is human geography. Physical geography, it is the study of physical elements of the Earth's surface. The various branches of physical geography are geomorphology, it is devoted to the study of landforms, their evolution and related processes. Climatology, it encompasses the study of structure of atmosphere and elements of weather and climates and climatic types and regions. Hydrology, it studies the realm of water over the surface of the Earth, including oceans, lakes, rivers, and other water bodies, and its effect on different life forms, including human life and their activities. Soil geography, it is devoted to study the processes of soil formation, soil types, their fertility status, distribution, and use. Next division of geography is human geography. Human geography. Some branches of human geography are social, cultural geography encompasses the study of society and its spatial dynamics as well as the cultural elements contributed by the society. Population and settlement geography. It studies population growth, distribution, density, sex ratio, migration and occupational structure. Settlement geography studies the characteristics of rural and urban settlements. Economic geography studies economic activities of the people, including agriculture, industry, tourism, trade, and transport, infrastructure and services. Historical geography studies the historical processes through which the space gets organized. Every region has undergone some historical experiences before attaining the present day status. Political geography looks at the space from the angle of political events and studies boundaries, space relations between neighboring political units, delimitation of constituencies, election scenario, and develops theoretical framework to understand the political behavior of the population.
The next division of geography is biogeography. Biogeography is a biological as well as a geographical discipline. Biologists prefer a more historical view and underline the importance of the evolution of species and communities. Geographers approach the ecological background of the distribution of plants and animals, including the manifold influences of man, and they underline the importance of scales in time and space. Both try to understand the distribution of patterns of organisms and biocenosis. The various branches of biogeography are plant geography, which studies the spatial pattern of natural vegetation in their habitats. Zoo geography, which studies the spatial patterns and geographic characteristics of animals and their habitats. Ecology, ecosystem deals with the scientific study of the habitats characteristic of species. Environmental geography concerns world over, leading to the realization of environmental problems such as land pollution and concerns for conservation has resulted in the introduction of this new branch in geography. Now next is branches of geography based on regional approach. First is the regional studies, area studies comprising macro, meso and micro. Regional studies. Next is regional planning comprising country, rural and town, urban planning. Next is regional development. Next is regional analysis, which includes philosophy, geographical thought, land and human interaction, human ecology, and methods and techniques, which includes cartography, including computer cartography, quantitative techniques, statistical techniques, field survey methods, geoinformatics comprising techniques such as remote sensing, GIS, GPS.